AC Milan signs veteran defender Leo Bonucci
God damn,
from
I love
Juventus.
soccer names.
They're pretty good. Juve has now lost Dani Alves and Bonucci, important guys on the defensive side. Alexandro may or may not be on his way out the door. Depends on who you believe. Is Juve's reign affected? And they've been really the dominant team in Italy the last couple of years.
I don't watch soccer.
And Bernie doesn't know. So
I don't
I'm
watch soccer.
asking
So
the questions and
Grant,
quickly realizing I also have to answer them.
right, Grant is going to be the one covering the soccer section, but I would like to point out that I think Bonucci sounds like a type of noodle. That's what I'm contributing
All right.
to this conversation.
Is their reign affected? I mean, whenever you lose arguably the world's best defender, you're going to feel it. But this probably says something to how dominant they are, that they can just let someone like this go. And again, whatever, right? They still have Chiellini, Barzagli. Seems most likely that Bonucci and Juve orchestrated the move, and Milan came and said, "We want to buy the best defender in the world from you." Maybe we know Coach Max Allegri didn't, or butted heads with him at some times. Maybe he's trying to make an example out of him.
Allegri kind of sounds like sauce that you could put on Bonucci.
I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because it's Italian.
Are they all Italian?
Yeah.
It sounds like pasta. I'm sorry.
Sounds like pasta.
I'm sorry.
This move does more for Milan. They haven't had a top 5 finish in Italy in 5 years. They've been wandering around in mediocrity. For a while, this move has the potential to shift the balance of power in Italian football, much the way the Pirlo move the opposite direction did. About 7 years ago, this is a big time move for them. They got the Lucas Biglia deal finalized. I know they're not getting Murata anymore. And even if they don't get Bellotti, Bonucci makes 10 signings this summer. This is a brand new team. It's an impressive summer for them. Andre Silva is coming. Andrea Conti, Ricardo Rodriguez. Shore up that defense a little bit. They're looking at Bayern's Renato Sanchez for a loan. Speaking of loans, how cool would it be if you could loan in American sports?
That would be the coolest thing ever. I think it totally would have changed the NBA dynamic for a while when LeBron left Cleveland. He would have just loaned himself to Miami.
It would really...
Grant explained to me the concept of loaning in professional soccer.
And
recently.
Most of the time, the top players won't.
And it just blew my mind.
Or actually, maybe the best player on your team can't.
The possibilities in American major sports just baffled me. When I started to think about it, loaning. I don't watch soccer, but loaning is perhaps the most interesting team negotiation dynamic that I've ever seen in any sport. And I'm not just saying that. That is incredible.
And it is exactly what it sounds like. But Milan is at least on their way back. The new Chinese owners have shown a marginally high propensity to consume.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah. And really, that's what matters most in European football with no salary cap. Are your owners going to spend a lot of money for you? For that reason, Juve could be in trouble in a couple of years, not because they will be significantly worse this year without Bonucci. How do you feel about teams selling top players to their biggest rivals?
Well, when you sell a top player, the key thing you're thinking about isn't going to be who are we selling to. It's, what's the best price we can get. If you're dealing a guy who's, a centerpiece of your team,
yeah,
you're not gonna think about rivalries. You're gonna think, what's the best combination of prospects, current players, cash benefits, contract. You're gonna look at all that, and you're gonna come to a conclusion. And at the end of the day, the best price is the one you're gonna trade to, right? I'm not sure how it really is in soccer, but you have to take the best offer, or else you're an idiot, and you're not doing what it takes to win.
Yeah, but we see all the time in other sports, especially baseball. You don't trade within your division rivals.
And I think that's very stupid.
You think it's stupid?
I think it's stupid if your division rivals would give you a better price for the player.
Okay.
Or players.
You don't believe in like that idea that you don't make your closest competition better in any way.
Well, I mean, you know, it might be making them better, but it also makes you significantly better. If you're willing to go trade someone, usually it's because you think it's going to make you significantly better.
Yeah.
So I would have to imagine that you just need to focus on making your team unbeatable.
Sure. Yeah.
I very much believe that sports are all about the team you're managing, the team you're coaching. You know, you need to do what's right for you, and don't give a damn about anything else.
How do you feel about players choosing to go play for their previous club's biggest rivals?
That is a snake move. That is...
So Dexter Fowler, snake move.
Snake move.
So Michigan basketball, fifth-year walk-on grad transferring to Ohio State, snake move.
Has that happened?
Andrew Dockich.
Wait, what?
Oh, this is news.
Did that
Pretend
happen?
like you knew. Pretend like you knew. Snake move.
I didn't know that.
Snake move.
Wait, you're lying.
I hope it did now that I say it.
What? His dad is the commentator for like half of our games.
Snake move, Bernie?
Yeah, snake move.
Snake move.
Dirty, filthy. That's not okay.
They're professional athletes, though. Do they owe those kind of allegiances?
He's not a professional athlete. He's a collegiate athlete, which means we own him.
Do professional athletes owe these kind of allegiances?
Do professional athletes owe these kind of allegiances? In actuality, no, they don't.
No, they don't.
But from a fan standpoint, yeah, they do.
It's weird to think that that kids grow up rooting for a team or a club and they end up playing for their club's biggest rivals.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's hard for me to comprehend.
Right, I can't imagine.
Like wanting to play for Chicago.
Right, like
like playing for the Bulls. I can't imagine
it'd just be so weird.
It would feel a little weird.
Imagine growing up in Boston and getting drafted by the Lakers. That would just...
Right, and then when you go play for Boston, like you're the bad guy.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Everyone hates you.
And that's kind of
that happened to Isaiah Thomas. Not now Isaiah Thomas. Detroit Pistons Isaiah Thomas.
So like the good Isaiah.
Yeah, the good Isaiah.
He's from Chicago.
Yeah, he's from Chicago, and he had to go to Chicago and kick the shit out of Chicago over and over again.
But he developed like those allegiances. Does that not happen in professional sports anymore?
I don't know. I guess that's not...
Right, because he's like... Today, he's a Pistons guy all the way.
Yeah, very much. So I really have no idea. It's just... I mean,
player mobility and the things you can do as a player have changed.
Right, greatly. Player mobility is so much more just available now.
Mm-hmm.
Players have so many more rights. It's ruining the game that they can make as much money as they want. It's awful.
They can't make as much money as they want. They should make more.
Well, I don't think basketball players should make more.
Some of them should. You don't think so?
I think basketball players get compensated fairly in comparison to other sports, I would say. I would say that before I complain about basketball payments, I would suggest that the NFL...
Well, the NFL sucks, and we'll get to that later.